So, born and raised in Indianapolis, lived there for 37 years. I had this vision, this dream that, I wanted to be married, I wanted to have kids, I wanted to have the white picket fence, so to speak, and, go to church and live a good life and just do the right thing. So I actually met my husband while I was at Ball State. We got married when I was 25. We eventually had our first child. Then we had our second child. We just decided, let's move to South Bend. I thought that would be good for him, to be close to his family, his friends, where he grew up, and then my daughters could be with their cousins. Little by little, I was losing myself. Here I am in a new town, missed my family, missed my friends, missed Indy, missed everything. I was so confused and just lost, and so little by little, we just drifted. Ultimately, it led to us. It led to our separation and then ultimately a divorce. That was when I really hit rock bottom. I just never in a million years thought that I would ever let that happen. And I didn't know what to do. Stuck is the best way to describe it. What am I doing? Where am I going? How do I even navigate a life here? What am I supposed to do now? Because with divorce, there are so many emotions. Could we have done better? Did we get divorced too quickly? How is this affecting my kids? Is this going to affect my kids long term? I just felt like I just lost everything that I had built and worked so hard for. There were times that I just wanted to crawl out of my skin. I was so uncomfortable. I thought, I deserve this. I deserve to feel this. How do I work through this? When is this gonna end? When? And I would get on my knees and I would cry out to God over and over and over and over again, thinking, will this get better? Will this get better? You have to do something to get yourself unstuck. I had to do something to get myself unstuck. I didn't really know Granger Community Church. I had driven past it a few times and I thought, oh, what a nice church. That looks so nice. I actually begged my daughters, will you please go to this church with me? I don't want to go alone. So we go to service. Everyone is smiling and welcoming, and there's a cafe. We can actually eat and drink in church service, and the music was just unlike anything I'd ever experienced in my life. At the end of service, they show kind of what is happening, and sure enough, divorce care was starting the very next night. I started with divorce care. That just led to a Bible study, which, led to another Bible study, which led to the life planning class. I was still just feeling very hopeless. And Josh King, I swear he looked right at me. And I'm in the very back and there's a lot of people in this room. And he's looking right at me and he says, this is what Jesus is saying to you right now. He is talking to you right now. And he puts his arm out and he says, grab my hand and let's go. I swear the Holy Spirit was talking through him directly to me, and that was it. And I said, you have me, God, and you have every single bit of me. I am done. I am done. Your will be done, and that is it. And whatever you have in store for me, I will say yes. I will say yes. I just kept diving into GCC. I started volunteering at the cafe, loving the people that I'm surrounded by, loving God, loving myself, and loving the people around me. Slowly but surely, I'm getting myself out of the mud, and I wasn't dreading waking up every day. I went from dread and depression and anxiety to wanting to jump out of the bed every single day and say, okay, what do you have for me today? I can't explain it. As I'm healing, he's little by little chipping it away. And one day, it just went away. And it's so simple, yet it took me a really long time to get there. Going all in was what got me there. There's just no other way around it. Give your life to him, and he'll take care of the rest.